quickly unboxing and taking a look at the new LG Optimus G. Not really new, but it was just launched in India today, and it's come at a price of 34,500 rupees at Indian currency, or about, I'd say about $650 for US dollars. It's just been launched, and now this is more or less the global version of the Nexus 4, which is a Google original product. So this is what the packaging looks like. You can see that we have a G right here in the front, so that's for the Optimus G, and I have the sea blue color, which is over here. It's again made in Korea. You have a couple of specs at the back of the device, sorry, at the back of the box, but that's what it is. I don't have my knife, so I'm just going to be using the good old SIM removal tool from Apple to try and actually I don't even need it. I'll just quickly rip off this warranty void sticker, and I'm just going to open it from one side, and this is what the insides look like. So this is the LG Optimus G over here. So let me quickly pull this out, put this to the side, and then guys, I'm going to go further in. You can see that it also known as the E975. So you have the documentation, a couple of stickers which you don't need to really look at, but they're there. A really nice looking charger or a charging adapter, which is also inside the box, and of course you have the USB to micro USB cable, which is also over there. And this is the interesting aspect, guys. What LG has done is they've added quad beat headphones or earphones. They call it quad beat earphones, and they are really interesting earphones because they're in-ear type, and they also have a double flange ear tip, and they're LG branded, as you can see over here, but they have double flange tips, so they look really nice, and hopefully they sound really nice, and I'll be telling you that when we do finish the full review, so you can bet on that. But they're only single click. You don't have a full remote, so you have a volume control, a call controller, and a small tiny microphone, which is there, and that's about it. You have a tangle resistant flat cable, which is really nice, and you have a 90-degree angled connector, which is sort of gold plated. It's not really very gold plated, so you have sort of plating on there, but it's not completely gold plated. So there you go, guys. That's a look at everything from the box. Really interesting kind of stuff there. I'm going to quickly get rid of everything else, and I'm going to show you what the Optimus G looks like. Oh, I almost missed it. You also have a SIM removal tool within the box as well. This is what it looks like versus Apple's SIM removal tool. This is the new design that LG has chosen. You also get large and small size ear tips for the earphones. So you do get double flange tips in large size. Actually, it looks like the large size tips are only single. They're not double flange. And so are the small size tips. So you get large and small, but they are not double flange like the medium size ones. So here is the LG Optimus G, guys. You can see we have an IPS HD display, but it's a 720p display versus the 1080p displays that are currently available. But this is priced at about 34,500 rupees as MRP versus those devices which will be available for much higher in the market. We have a 1.5 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 processor, actually an S4 Pro processor. We also have Android 4.1.2 out of the box on this one. We have 2 GB of RAM and a 2100 mAh battery, which is already mentioned over here. If I quickly take off this plastic, you'll be able to see the 4.7-inch glass display, which is over here. You also have a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera, a couple of sensors which are over here, and I'm assuming that there are a couple of touch capacitive buttons at the bottom of the device as well. If I'm taking a look at the right hand side, let me quickly pull this off. We have a power lock and unlock button, which is located over here. Looks really nice. There's also some plasticky bits on the side, so let me see if I can get rid of those. Show you that we have piano black finish glossy side on the device. If I take a look at the top, again we have plasticky bits Let me get rid of those as well. So we have a 3.5mm headphone jack and a microphone, which is possibly a noise cancelling microphone or a secondary microphone for the device. If I look at the other side, which is the left side, again I am plagued by plasticky bits, plastic sticker protectors, and quickly wipe that out. We have the volume rocker over here. You can see the SIM card tray. I'm assuming that this takes a micro SIM card, and why should I assume when I can actually check? And pull this out. Yep, it's a micro SIM tray versus a regular size SIM card. So if everyone is shifted to micro SIM cards, does that mean by next year everyone will shift to nano SIM cards? And there it comes off. It comes off. You can see the glass back of the LG Optimus G over here. Again, like the Nexus 4, this is the same kind of glass back. I don't know if you guys can see the pattern in there. There is a slight dotted pattern in there that looks really nice. Hopefully the Optimus G will not have any glass breaking issues like the Nexus 4. But the one thing that is upgraded from the Nexus 4 in this is the 13 megapixel camera at the back, and it's slightly raised versus the flat flash camera on the Nexus 4. You can see the LG logo, the LED flash or the flashlight, and you have a couple of markings at the bottom, certifications and FCC statements and all of those. So that's a quick look around the device. You also have the earpiece up top over here. I forgot to mention that. And at the bottom again, more plastic bits. So get rid of those. I have a lot of plastic bits on my table now. So we have a main microphone which is over here, and we have the micro USB charging data syncing port, and we have the two screws for servicing the device. We also have the speakerphone on the back, which is located over here. So let me see if I can quickly turn on the device and show you what the interface looks like. So let me quickly start it up for you guys. I am going to select English, and I'm going to try and select both. I don't really have any free wireless networks left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up my hotspot. So there you guys, I have been able to successfully turn on the Optimus G. And you saw that it was giving me a demo of how to take a preview of what's happening on the inside. You can see how beautiful that looks. It's a really, really nice looking display over here. It looks really phenomenally nice. You can see you can take a preview in this new Optimus 3 UI. Looks really nice. So I'm going to quickly unlock it. You can see we have a weather widget which is over here. Really nice animations from page to page. It kind of has that pull out effect, and you can see what the display looks like. It looks absolutely wonderful. It has excellent viewing angles. It is a true IPS display, and it's actually fused with the front of the glass. It is fused with the touch glass, so the display is right on top versus at the bottom. So it looks like you're actually touching the wallpaper. Really nice. So this is the main home screens. You can pinch out to get your screens. You can add up to 7 screens in the standard format. And you can also select which screen to set as default. If you scroll down from the top, you have your notification panel along with a couple of interesting things. So you have quick memo. Just like LG's other devices, you can quickly start up a memo from here. You can select sound, turn data on or off, and set up these things, multiple things over here. You can set them up according to your requirement. Then you also have Q-Slide application, so you can quickly turn on video, which is like a pop-up system that loads up. And you have internet over here. So if I quickly open up iGyaan, it will load up within this pop-up sort of window. So what Samsung has with pop-up play, LG has with the internet browser, which is quite interesting. You can also pop up a memo right here. So you can have multiple pop-ups within the same OS, which is nice. I can even pull out another one, the third one. I can pull out a calendar. So it looks like the maximum number is already open. So let's see if I pull out a calendar and a calculator on this page. So it remains on top wherever you are, and you can pull out two windows, I believe. So yes, it says the maximum is open, so I guess only two windows can be pulled out, but it's nice. It looks really nice. So that's a quick look at that. But you have the standard notification panel over here. I can set brightness to on or off or automatic. I can increase the brightness or decrease the brightness directly from here. I can also get rid of my notifications from here, or I can get rid of all of them by pressing the clear button, and that's about it. So the Optimus 3 user interface looks really nice. You can customize the icons a little bit, and you also have themes within the system that looks that can change the looks of the phone as per your requirement or as per the way you like it, which is really interesting thing to do. If I go into display settings over here, you have something called Smart Screen, which is also like Smart Stay on Samsung, and you also have font type selection. So you have LG and several other fonts which you can change. You can change the key light settings as well, and you can also turn on or off notification flash for several things. So a couple of customization options that LG gives for the device. Again, with the home screen, you can turn on the theme. So we are in the Optimus theme. You can go into the Marshmallow or the Cozy Wall theme, which is what I used to like on previous devices, but I like the new Optimus theme, so I'm not going to change. So you have lots of little change options. You also have gestures, so how to silence incoming calls, etc. You can do those simply by setting up gestures. If I quickly jump into About Device, go into software information, you'll be able to see we are running Android 4.1.2 out of the box. So that's nice. Really interesting. If I look at the phone dialer over here, really nice and blocky phone dialer. Looks really nice on the screen. I'm really impressed with the way LG has been able to pop up the screen in your face. It looks really nice. If I quickly go into messaging, I really want to show you guys the keyboard. So I'm going to go and compose a message, and you can see what the keyboard looks like. It looks really nice. I'll bring it down here. I've added it into the recipient. So let me begin again. And it not only sounds nice, you can also convert it into handwriting. And my handwriting sucks using my finger, so let me try this again. And not bad. It converts it into text, so you can use a stylus or you can use your finger, and not bad at all, guys. You can see my handwriting kind of sucks over there, but you can also jump into keyboard settings from here, and you can also enter a path keyboard, which is also like swipe, so you can continue to navigate through that. So I'm gonna press and move forward. And that's faster, obviously. So I'm going to move out. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to show you what the keyboard looks like in landscape as well. Come on, auto rotate. It looks like auto rotation is turned off, and it gives me an option to show you how to customize these. Well, it's there, so let me see again. Maybe I'm missing it. Here it is. So rotation was turned off, and now I can go back into messaging, and I can convert it into landscape, and this is what it looks like in landscape. Not bad. So let's open up the website in the standard mode. You can see it's loading up really fast and responsive. Looks really nice. And you can see the screen looks really nice and vivid on the device. Really impressed with what LG has done with the screen. I've not said it enough. You can convert to landscape or portrait, You can see it's loaded up the full page. You can zoom in real quick, zoom out, pan, pinch, pan. It's buttery smooth. In fact, it's smoother than butter. It's really nice. Impressive browsing experience on the device, but it's not really an indication of what the full experience is like, but initial impressions show that you can really like scroll through this and you can really exploit the browser, convert it into landscape and do the same thing. Very fast and snappy. Really impressive stuff. And the last thing I'm going to do, and I really want to do this, is I'm going to play the HTC One hands-on video, because it looks really nice as it is, and on this display I feel is going to look really nice. So convert it into landscape. So before anyone asks why I was converting or why I was changing the angle of the screen, is to show you what wonderfully great viewing angles we have on this. And the only thing is that I have the window in front of me, so you can see a reflection. But if I try and hide the window with my hand, you can see that beautiful viewing angles on this device. Really great job with the display for LG on this device. I'm going to quickly snap out of that. So the LG Optimus G, guys, an impressively nice looking cell phone. It's a really nice looking cell phone or a smartphone from LG. It's got a really great looking glass back. And if I quickly pop into the camera as well, they've got a 13 megapixel camera. So I'm assuming that it clicks nice pictures. You can tap to focus and all of that. I also have a front facing camera. You can see me record, just in case you think it's not me recording this as well. So there you go, guys. This was a quick hands-on with the LG Optimus G. Of course, as always, you can expect benchmarks, gaming, and the works for this device. If you have any questions or queries, you can leave those in the comment section below or on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. And check out full details for the LG Optimus G on iGyaan.in. And do subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV. And until I see you next time, guys, this has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.